Good morning from the Riviera Cancun. Bonnie Lee here, and I have Laura, and I just learned how to actually pronounce her last name, Laura De Vega, from GOGO Vacations. Hey, what do you do at GOGO?
So I am a national accounts manager with GOGO Vacations. So we deal with all of the big accounts, Travel Quest being one of them. And I deal with the East Coast, and I have a counterpart, Erica Scanelli, who does the West Coast as well.
And Erica, are you here?
No.
It is always good in travel to put a face with a name. I'm just a firm believer in that. So first of all, I want to thank GOGO. And I just learned actually how to remember how to write GOGO. All caps, no gaps. So when you're writing it out, G-O-G-O, all caps, no gaps, and then vacations. So thank you for all the support. I've been able to spend a couple of days with GOGO in the destination here. I learned some really good updates, and I wrangled her in, and she just came with me to do a quick update on GOGO here at the beach at Excellence Riviera Cancun. So hey, this is one of my first questions. We have a lot of newer agents, professionals coming into the travel industry, and I've been around a while, so a person could ask me the difference between this resort, Excellence Riviera Cancun, and even Excellence Playa Mujeres, and I could tell them. But from the perspective of GOGO, you guys offer something that's very unique to agents who are trying to fit the right resort to the right client. Can you tell me a bit about your agent education?
Yeah, so what people don't realize is that we really are the ultimate place to go if you're not familiar with a destination. Because we take our agents out to these destinations, we get them in there, we get their hands dirty, they see things, they touch things, they know these properties well, so they can come back to yourself or another agent and say, hey, this is why you sell this. You shouldn't do this for this reason, even if it's an excellent property. They know these things. They're going to make you comfortable so you can sell it like an expert. And we take the time to train them in all these destinations. We have constant continuing education with them, so it works really well, so they're able to help those agents.
And I like the fact that she said comfortable. To this day, and I mean, I've been in the industry a long time, if I really am trying to do something I'm not familiar with, and I'm picking up the phone and I'm talking to a GOGO person, I might say, you know, I'm really new to the industry. I'm going to need some tidbits. I'm going to need some breadcrumbs to drop to get my client to the perfect property. And they are so excellent at helping us look excellent.
Absolutely. It's just the little things when you know enough to say, oh, hey, they have a coffee shop that's fantastic here. But you wouldn't know that unless you've been there.
And they do have a coffee shop.
I just use an example because I've been there every day.
But it's perfect. That's important. It's very, very, very important as far as I'm concerned. So, can agents feel comfortable calling?
100%. We actually pride in our phone calls. I know we live in a technology world. A little on my background, I worked on our tech team, our web team. I get that that's a lot for a lot of people, but sometimes a conversation is so important. And we have teams that you can get to know, that you can call the same person every time. So if you want to work with Carol in Philadelphia all the time, you're welcome to. Lori in Detroit.
Oh, I know Lori in Detroit. She's my person.
Yes, and they're fantastic. Get to know them. They're there to help you. We really recommend you give us a call.
So you can call, you can email your person. There's so many methods, and now we're going to segue right into that group technology that you have. Oh, it's great.
It is. So like I was speaking about, some people are just really above and beyond. It's simple in its look, but it's going to do things that other people just cannot do right now, which is
Where did you get that technology from?
If you guys remember, there was
I can say it.
The 3 letters we may have taken purchase of, and it was something that they really loved, which was...
So I can say it. So it's EGT, and so many Travel Quest agents were like, Bonnie, they have the absolute best group technology, which I didn't know anything about. And then she tells me, we purchased it. It came live last week.
Yeah, well, it's been live for a few months, but we like to make sure that we're selling something right. So we don't want to put it out there when it hasn't worked out all the bugs and things. We know we are confident now. Running the tech company to take these
Oh,
jobs.
wow.
Yeah, so they are the best of the best. You can go in, it's not, you can go in one, make an online request. We have a turnaround time, we're saying much quicker
So
than that.
so if I have a request from a client at 1 o'clock in the morning,
Yep.
I don't have to wait to get up in the morning.
No.
I go on the site, I
Throw
fill it out, boom.
Throw it on there. Now, you're not going to get the answer back at 2
Right,
in the morning,
but
but when somebody comes in the morning, they're going
love that parent,
Yes.
child,
It makes
big
the most
booking,
sense.
and all the little
correct.
ones.
And as you make them, they're going to sit on there. And you can see all that info as you're adding it in. Also, documentation can be printed out individually, which was a little bit of a hiccup for us before.
Yes.
This is no longer a thing. Invoices are individual, everything's individual.
What about money? How do I put my payments
so we
on?
can make payments online,
Oh,
direct to the child
a dream
booking.
come true, my friend.
I know.
Yes.
It's no longer we make it to the group and have to figure it all out. No, it's direct on that child booking, who it came from. It's a really beautiful system. I highly recommend you check it out. We're going to get out there and do some training, so please reach out to us about that. We're happy to do it. It's really, really
So
good.
the individual invoicing, I know, is another really big asked for item. And I actually saw a quick demo on it, and we will actually try to, we'll work with Archie, who is our rep. We'll work with Archie to get a training on it.
Yeah.
It looked to me like I could even figure it out.
It's very simple.
Very
it's
simple.
very simple, and it has everything you need. So it's not like simple and you have to find something in a weird corner somewhere. It's all right in front of you, all the information you need. It's really fantastic.
What about, I wrote this down, flex groups?
Yes, so
Tell
it's
me a little
new.
bit about that.
Flex groups is new. We've heard the want for it in the industry. We knew it was something we were missing, but we always want to make sure we're doing things right. So now we have a team dedicated to flex groups. So you can go on and book on the website. We're recommending on the website for right now because it's sourcing it to the direct location.
got it.
Okay. But what it is when you go on there, so say we all know it, a bride and groom
Destination
book.
wedding,
They
a
don't
family
know,
reunion,
yes.
everything where people
They
are
don't
coming and
know.
going.
Right. They don't also know if they're going to get anybody to come. They're unsure. Well, now here they're in 6, 7 rooms. Well, they know they can get those amenities somewhere. We now have a team that's going to go in. You'll get a group code that's added into these bookings. You can even add it right onto the website once you have it. And then we're sourcing, then we can see all the amenities they're going to get. Make sure they're getting those features.
Here's a question, and I don't know the answer to this.
Yeah.
So you're talking about amenities.
Yes.
Where would we look for the additional goodies
Sure.
that will be
That's
earned?
all available technically on the vendors' websites per
Okay.
se, but we have that team is actually looking out for that to see exactly what you could be getting. They can let you know. They're going to let your GOGO agent know per se, like, hey, they're going to be eligible for these things if they hit one more room or whatever it may be.
And I don't know this answer either. So if I were newer, or if I were Bonnie Lee, very seasoned, and I were going to choose between 3 resorts or recommend 3 resorts to my bride and groom, would I be able to call you guys to find out what the potential amenities are? So I'm not trying to read somewhere. I'm really going to an expert. I could do that.
Yeah,
then.
and that's, again, we're educated. Our groups team knows these things. They're very familiar. So give them a call. Have that conversation before you're making these choices.
And it is. The reason that that's important, I mean, I always believe when you are talking to a potential group is if Mary, the bride or groom or whomever is actually talking to a couple of agents with, which they more than likely do because for them it's very important they find the right fit in the agent. If one agent is quoting the potential for amenities and the other is not, more than likely if the client has a better fit for whichever one, they more than likely will go where the amenities are. So be the agent of choice and then be the agent with really full knowledge on the amenities. I
Exactly.
think that's really an important thing that
Absolutely.
agents do.
Absolutely.
So you've added flex groups, you have your
Yep.
groups online. I have to look down here because I got my notes so I don't forget anything. And you talked about documents.
Yes.
So documents can be shipped
Yes. So here's
where?
anywhere essentially. We know that we are in a tech world. Some people just want it on their phones, so in that sense we're always going to send an e-document to every single booking. But the beautiful thing with us is we're not going to charge you if you want that physical document. I always make the joke that my mother thinks she can't get on an airplane if she doesn't have a piece of paper. That's just who she is.
I like my piece of paper too.
And it's true, so we know that that happens, and we're happy to print those for you. It's a simple process. You just have to forward an email along, and you're getting these beautifully printed out documents, but you're also getting these nice pouches
Yeah, I
with
wish I
nice
would've brought
luggage
mine
tags.
down
I know,
here.
I'm sorry. I should have brought them too, but they're really nice. They're a good little pouch. They fit all your docs in there. They'll fit your passport, your chapstick, the little things that you just want to throw in so it's all together when you're on the plane. And then you get these nice luggage tags. I love these luggage tags because they're sliders. So it shows just your name, but if you need the information, you slide it open and all your info's on there for your address and all that. So not all your stuff's out there for everybody. It's really
so
nice.
you really do, they have the option
Yes.
from a professional
Oh,
standpoint to request that,
Yeah.
which is very, very, very important. I mean, we certainly at Travel Quest, we don't mind forwarding the documents onto you, but there's a lag time, there's a this, that, and the other thing, so just
Yeah.
request it and you'll have them shipped
Yeah,
directly
and
to
it can
you.
be shipped direct to a client if you choose as well. It's whatever you want it to go to, which is great.
Okay, I got to look down here again. And you guys, oh, I thought this was really interesting. So GOGO has always used Olympus Tours
Yeah.
for their ground transportation. I learned this week that you guys now own
Yeah, so
Olympus
they are
Tours.
part of our big family now, which
So
is
what
fantastic.
a comfort level for someone
Yes.
like me. It's not contracted out to a third party. It's an owned product. Therefore, you know you have that consistency that you're going to get from GOGO. All of the hotels, all of the everything, and now you can slice in the ground
Yeah.
operator. So
And
it's
just our
really
turnaround time, if we have a question with them, we get it to so much quicker now because they're part of our internal system. So it's
Yeah.
a really great thing.
so I loved that. What happened to Worldwide Traveler? Did it go away?
It still we didn't throw it out, Ken. It still exists. We had a little awkward transition with it, but now it's just
Oh yeah, I tripped over
I
it one
know,
day.
I know.
Oh, what
I'm
is
like, where
this?
to go? I know. So now it's GOGO Long Haul. Our reasoning behind that was we just wanted everyone to see us as GOGO. They were GOGO employees. We wanted to make it one big happy family.
You know what? That is so true because I used to get, I was like, well, who is this Worldwide
Yeah, it was
Traveler?
separate, it was together, it was confusing. It's all together now. So we're all one big blue family, so to speak.
Now it's GOGO, all caps, no gaps.
Yeah.
GOGO, what do I got? Long haul. GOGO
Long
Vacations,
Haul.
long haul.
Yeah, GOGO Long Haul. And the beautiful thing about that, we grew that team. So now we have more members to service your calls. There's more people that are cross-trained. We have more experts. So it's really going to cut down your hold times. People that maybe have just been sitting around, they weren't as busy before because say they were an Australia, New Zealand expert, but they know Europe. Could have been selling Europe and then the Europe team was backed up. Now they can grab that call. They can service that
what
client.
a great,
So,
oh, I didn't even know that that was another benefit that you guys had
yes.
going on there.
Yeah, so now we have more people servicing your calls, which is great.
So have I missed anything? I'm looking down here.
No, things.
But I really, from an agent selling informational standpoint, I cannot stress enough the opportunity to call,
Yes.
talk to somebody, get references. Oh, hey, what do you guys do for like 24-hour answering? Like if somebody
Yes.
needs some help?
We have a
What do we got there?
fantastic 24-hour team. It's not just a call center or automated. It is agents. A lot of them work in New Jersey, but we do have them all over the country.
New Jersey?
Yes, I know. I
Who
mean,
would have thought?
who would have thought? But we love Jersey. That's where our headquarters is. But we're also all over the country. So no matter where something happens, even a few years ago when a snowstorm took out Jersey, we were still open. We don't close. We're open on Christmas Day. We're open when you need us. We're open overnight. And that isn't just, it's for emergencies. So please use it for that. But it's also, if you just need to make a payment at 1 o'clock in the morning, give us a call. They're there to help you with that.
How?
Yes.
I mean, as an agent, I always thought that was so comforting because I feel like I'm a fairly self-sufficient woman. I really can take care of myself. But
Sure.
there are those times when something falls off of a cliff and
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. My internet is out. I got to get that payment on, or I
Yeah.
just want to get the payment on because tomorrow's a holiday and I want to take it off,
Exactly.
you pick up the phone and you can call them. Now, I think that this is true as well. So let's just say that I do work with Lori and GoGo all the
Yes.
time, but I call 24 hours and I
Yes.
put a payment on.
Yep, they're
Is-
not going to hold that booking captive. They're going to give
Ah.
it. So you tell them, hey, I usually work with Lori. So there it was. Say if it's on a Sunday. So Monday morning she's going to receive that booking and then service it from that point forward.
So do I send it to her or do you guys
Nope,
send it
we
to
send
her?
it. It's no work on your end.
So you
Yep.
can continue to work with the person that you have this relationship, and
Yeah.
travel is all about relationships.
Absolutely.
You don't even have to worry about it. Your hands are not tied and your booking is not cemented.
No.
Everything's very fluid. Everybody, I love it.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of goes with
We're
the
all
flow.
here to help each other. That's what it's about.
Well, I think I got it all.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that GoGo gives an incredible opportunity to make the most of your time and to put the most dollars, let's just say,
Sure.
into your bank account. Oh, tell me about commission payment while I'm saying that.
Oh, sure. Commission, you mean like as far as when it gets paid out?
Yeah,
Yes.
because I think that's a fairly unique
It
opportunity
is. So
as well.
Actually, it's paid out on final payment, not after departure, not 10 weeks after departure. We've all heard those random crazy things, but no, it's on final payment, which is really
Great. So
fantastic.
with that, for Travel Quest agents and probably any other agent in the world, I am going to say, therefore, you need to invoice as soon as you make that sale because they're going to pay
on it.
sooner than you think. So get that invoice created. But
Absolutely.
again, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll see
Thank
you
for
guys
having
later.
me.
Everybody have a wonderful day. It's Sunday
Yes.
morning. It is sunny in Riviera, Cancun. See ya. Bye.
Bye.